What is that they say? Stab it, strangle it, choke it, push it off a cliff. Happy Spoopy season. So I thought it would be kind of fun to post throwback video today. I did some cleaning out of our Halloween items last year, and I didn't want to just delete those things because it was a huge milestone for me in my decluttering journey. I just hadn't officially started documenting it on YouTube. So first I want to thank everyone who's subscribed, and if you're here from before or if you've just started watching me, I wanted to thank you very much for watching the videos and letting me entertain you or help motivate you or be your body double for a project that you have going on. Also, I forgot, let me back it up a bit. Also, I really appreciate all the comments, the stories, the feedback, the advice. I really appreciate everything you guys have been posting. I thank you so much. And I do have a couple more of you to get back to. I'm very sorry it's taken me this long. So, just to set up the video really quick. So last year was a very strange year for our family. My daughter was starting school overseas at the end of September, and she was going to be gone for 3 months, immersing herself in her new language and studying abroad. And my husband had a work trip to Denver in October, and we were still isolating back then because my son needs he has special health issues that need us to isolate and try to avoid getting COVID as much as possible. So by the time my husband went on his work trip and then came home and isolated, and then he was leaving for another trip to Spain to see my daughter. So that meant my son and I were going to be home for Halloween. And I can't really go out with my son in situations like a neighborhood or a park, places that can be very busy and have traffic nearby. I can't really go to those places by myself with him because he has so many supportive needs. So I was thinking about it, and I said, we're not going to decorate for Halloween. There's no point. And then I thought, you know what, we're going to go see Grandma and Grandpa. They will be happy to celebrate Halloween with a little guy. We can get them, there's a little neighborhood near their house. We can get them to do like a 10-house trick-or-treat with us. And everybody get a little exercise and have a little fun, see all the other little kids dressed up. My parents would love that. And they get to spend time with the grandson during a holiday, right? So that was kind of the plan. And I thought, I'm not going to decorate. More I thought about it, I thought, no, you know what? My son and I are going to be here in this house for part of October, and we're going to decorate for Halloween. It wasn't really on my radar what happened next. So there was a teacher that posted in our Buy Nothing group about working for a school district that was very underfunded, but somehow, thank God for this PTA, somehow they had a PTA this year that said, these kids deserve some fun, and we're going to give them a harvest festival. We're going to have a very meager budget, but we're going to give them a harvest festival because they deserve some fun at an elementary school. Right? By chance, we're very familiar with this school district because we used to live in it. And we've got friends who are the news agencies are getting the last light shots of Mount Rainier. So we're very familiar because we used to live in it. We used to live near the school. And my kiddo, 15 years ago, we were looking for schools for her. And this was not it, you know. And one of the reasons why homeschooled. We have friends who are in it now who are trying to place their kids with supportive needs in it. And it's the same. The schools are so underfunded. There is nary a poster on the walls. There's no ABC letters across the walls. There's nothing. They look so institutional. I was telling my friend that I used to work in a county hospital, and we had three levels of mental health crisis units. And on the most severe mental health crisis unit, like we're talking like people who are going to harm themselves or someone else, right? So they medicate them, right? They can't have a lot of decorations on those units because everything is a weapon, or potentially everything is a weapon. So that unit, walking through there, I remember it as warmer than these schools that we're raising our little ones in, our elementary school kids in. So this teacher posted that she needed harvest decorations. Now, in this school district, it is a lot of hardworking families. These are families that commute for hours to get to and from their jobs. They can't afford to live in Seattle. They can't afford to live on the east side. They can't afford that, so they live in the outer suburbs, and they tend to work jobs that pay very low wages. So that's reflective also in the neighborhood. Houses are modest. We used to live in one. Houses are modest. So property taxes aren't as high as the places that have like 2 degreed income earners, right? So schools are severely underfunded there. And the sad thing is that in that school district, there's a family from every country in the world. There are families throughout the entire school district. Every language is represented from around the world. It is the most untapped resource. If I was an educator, that would be my out of the box thought for the day. There is a huge resource in having somebody from everywhere around the world who speaks every language and is knowledgeable about every corner of the world. So why are we not, at least using that to decorate the inside of our children's classrooms, maybe? Anyway, different soapbox for another day. So this teacher was saying that the PTA had given her a very small budget, but she was hoping to use that on foods instead of decorations. And she was wondering if anybody had a ton of, if anybody would donate any decorations to her for this Harvest Festival, she would be very thankful. I have 2 boxes of Halloween decorations and fall decorations. So I said, you know what, let's do it. We're going to decorate the house. We're going to go through these boxes. So I'm not quite certain. I'm not familiar with imagery that we may use for Halloween that may be offensive to, say, people who practice Islam or Buddhism. I'm not familiar with the African cultures what kind of imagery may be offensive to them. So I left all that stuff out. And I knew that there were like white families there. There would be white Christian families potentially that do not see Halloween as the life-giving holiday that, like, say, Catholics and Latinos do. So I decided that stuff was going to go away. And it would be donated or thrown away. Anything that was like a black cat, though, or that looked more naturey, like a pumpkin, a cat, a bat, corn, scarecrows, you know, things like that. I figured put that in a box and we'll let this teacher make the decision, right? And I had several, you'll see, I had several items in there that were like, well, the kids aren't going to use these, but maybe the teacher will. So I handed them off. Around that time, a friend of ours who is also cleaning out her house dropped off a load of things at our home that she thought we needed. I put them right away on Buy Nothing. And the family that replied for them owns a pumpkin farm in our area. And they said, could I please bring a pumpkin for your family? Yes, please. Pumpkin. It was huge. And the more I thought about it, I thought, you know, no one's going to be here. We're not going to carve this. We're not going to haul this all the way to my parents because I'm not going to have time to carve it with my son there. And Grandma certainly doesn't need to clean up a mess like that. And so I thought, let's give these kids this pumpkin because I was going to go buy them one anyway. So we ended up getting a couple of pumpkins for free that year, last year. And so I was able to give the things that I culled from our collection and the pumpkins. And then the money that I was going to spend going to get a couple of pumpkins for the kids, I just tucked in for the teacher and told her, I hope this helps the PTA budget stretch a little bit further. So this is what the next 2 Thursday throwback videos are going to be about. They're going to be long ones. I'm sorry. When I was narrating every little thing, kind of like I'm doing now, right? Anyway, it's time for me to get inside. My little guy is freaking out because I'm out here and he's not. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday. So I'm going to go through my stuff, and then if we have time, I'm thinking I'm going to take my little guy down and buy them like a pumpkin or two, maybe just one, because I'm sure she's going to get inundated with stuff. Ha 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 ha. So the first thing I decided that I'm not sure. I was hanging this by my door. Rosie! Hi, girly. Hi. Hello. How are you, mister? Hello. Hi. Hi, Rosie. Hey, sweetie, let me go through my bin and then we'll go, okay? So I decided, you know, it's not big enough by my door. It's not really a big enough sign. And we just came through a really bad windstorm. And so it's probably not the best idea to put things like that by my front door because it could easily blow off. I had things banging on I have like a little living room set up over there by where we grill. And we have a little refrigerator that we used to use when we had our farm open for buying eggs, and so we use that now during the summertime to stock drinks and things. And so I put some plaques up, like gardening related things, and whoa, and those are banging against the wall all night long the other night when we had our east winds. So I need to totally get those things out of here. Okay, I love this. This is kind of my new Halloween aesthetic. My kids' old Halloween stuff I have to save. Okay. These guys were mine when I was a little girl. And just because they were mine when I was a little girl doesn't mean I need to keep them, right? Because nobody in our family eats Jell-O like this. And in this house, we are Nightmare Before Christmas. So these are luminary bags that I found for them, and you put an LED light in them. And I kind of feel like that's too Halloween-y for what she's looking for, because the kids could be scared by some of that stuff. So I will think about those. Oh my. Okay, what do we got here? Halloween. Oh, remember when everybody was doing this? We're just gonna paint our pumpkins. Yeah, I do think I'm. Oh, yeah. That would be why I got this magazine. Lots of good decorating ideas in here, but again, I don't have time to do this kind of stuff. And now all the ideas are on the internet, right? All of them. This, I'm gonna have to confront this someday because it's my fantasy self, because also it is my former self. All the cross stitches. Give me this cross stitch. Yes, please. All the cross stitches. I love cross stitches. Uh-oh. There goes the sirens. Okay. Just looking at this right here, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 things I would do. And I would really like them as Halloween decorations. And I might even go as far to say that I would take them over these for Halloween decorations. So, this magazine is going to stay for the time being. The carving kits. I think most of these are scaredy ones. I will keep the bat one. The bat cave is cool. But I think the rest of it can be recycled, because the rest of them are scary. That can be recycled. Some of these things, they're yellowed because my husband and I have had since we got married, and I asked him, you know, first Halloween, are we gonna carve pumpkins? And he was like, I've never, you know, we didn't really carve pumpkins. And it was like, okay, then we're carving pumpkins. And see, I kind of miss the simplicity of it. Like now they're very intricate, and most are scary. But I mean, a cat, a wolf, I can do. That's my kind of Halloween. Nature Halloween. Oh, Dracula. Ooh, pirate ship. My husband would do that someday. Yes. Okay. These are kind of fun, but I think that's gonna be recycled too. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. This is something I'm keeping. I know. It is the lamp shade cover. A Victorian lampshade cover. Yeah. Or, you know, a replica. Okay. Okay. So these are now a major thing in our home because our daughter is a Spanish speaker. So I will save these for next year. And we'll do these for next year. Okay. Another thing that my kiddo did in school, so that's being saved. Okay. This I've had for years, and I'm kind of ready to part with it. I'm not a hanging things on my door kind of gal like I thought I was. So part with that. These guys are kind of fun to hang in our windows, but again, it requires putting something special in the window, and so I think I'm gonna let him go as well. Raven. My ravens are not doing very well. They're light up ravens. They are not doing well at all. They're all falling apart. That's unfortunate. Bye, Poe. And we had done such a cute thing with this too. Like, you had to assemble it when we got it. Hi, baby. You had to assemble it when we got it. Baby. Yeah, hi, baby. You had to assemble it when you got it. And so I put everyone the way it was supposed to go. And then I flipped one, and his name was Poe. Hey there, bear. Yeah, you got a little cat on there. Okay, what else do we have here, Liam? These are cute. These prints are cute. What is this? This is a Halloween trick-or-treat bag, which I could probably use as my trash bag. I think I'm gonna save this pumpkin that has the mustache on it. That is hilarious. So I'm gonna save that for her. Guaranteed smiles. Hi, babe. I'm gonna save that for her and I'm gonna frame it, and she can use that as her Halloween decoration when she moves out. Let's see what we got here. Fantastically. Fantastic. Oh, I see. So they're both on the same one. Even better. Better, Fredder. Okay. She made one out of duct tape and cardboard one year because she was a detective. And we thrifted a really cool coat for her. Hi, Rosie. Yeah, we thrifted a really cool coat for her. And, oh wait, no, these are, thrifted a really, really cool coat for her. And then she had her great-grandpa's spying glass and this really, like, extraordinarily overly done Halloween mustache. Okay, here's the tablecloth. What do we got here? Well, these are our bats and some Christmas thing or some Halloween things that my daughter made. So, oh, okay. I always have a hard time because they're cute, but then what do you do with them? Nobody wants to put stinky, dirty. No. Okay, and I think it's finally time to say goodbye to this guy, which is so sad. This is from when I was a kid. This is 70s Halloween kitsch, maybe 80s. I love him, but he's starting to show signs of deterioration pretty badly. So, bye-bye, my little bat. I love you. You are so cute. So here's some other things. Oh, well, would you look at that? But maybe the kids need those more than I do. Some of these are from my childhood too. This was my mom's. But you know, I don't really put them up. I love them. Okay, so I think I'm gonna keep him because that's my mom, and when he goes bad, he'll go bad. And then I'm gonna gift these to the kids. I would love to use them, but I think the kids would like those better. Okay, this is also something from my childhood, but it's getting a little worse for wear. My daughter loves these things. But again, it requires me to have multiple things to hang up, and I think it's more important that I keep this of hers to me. It's more important that I keep that than it is to keep this pumpkin guy. Here we go, mister. So we'll let the pumpkin guy go, and we'll keep Frankly I'm Cute. She never finished painting it. Here's another thing that my daughter made. You know, as much fun as these are, I don't know. Do I want to get these things started, my son started on these things, because he's like me. He has a hard time letting go of stuff. But they're the things that grow. Like every kid should experience that, right? But I don't know. I'll give them to the kids. Can't believe it takes so long to go through a Halloween bucket. Okay, so these again are from a friend of mine. I don't particularly need them. I do want to keep this. It's from a friend of mine. And I will incorporate it into something someday, some Halloween thing I do. And see, $4.99 back before these things were like $9. I'm sure this was like 10 years ago. I used to fall for it. I used to get them and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep those things and use them. No, I'm not, because they inevitably get dirty and then, see? They get dirty and they get stinky and then you throw them away. So I'm not gonna use them. Maybe somebody else would like to use them. I don't want to deal with them. Do you hear Froggy? Do you hear Froggy? This one. This one I believe I might have used because it looks laundered. So I'm gonna use it up. I'll use it this year. Oh, this is for decorating the bathroom. Okay, we got a table runner. That's good because I like to do table runners. I think I don't have a table to put it on this year because my tables are not clean. But if this fits on my round one, I think I would. Well, I don't know. Like, I like it, but I can't remember the last time I used it. So maybe I wouldn't use it. It smells like a garage. Can't remember the last time I've put it out. It's cute, but do I have 4? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, okay. Well, no, yeah, that's right. These I'll keep because these are fun. I could use these. We would use these. Now I'm glad I got rid of those other ones because this one is the keeper. Oh, okay. This was my daughter's when she was a black cat. So, oh, except my son will totally rip these apart. So I cannot keep these. He will rip these apart. He rips things. Oh, that's where these went. Lace black cat. It's heritage, American heritage lace, and my lace bats. Those are the things that I want. And it's taking me a little while to kind of remember that and identify the things that are me that I like, but we're getting there. Do I keep these? They're, oops, sorry, Rosie. They're really good quality, but he's just gonna shred them. Look at here, Liam. Look at there. It's Snoopy. Put him on the door again? Oh, that door's closed, remember? You gonna put him on the door? He wants to take him inside and put him on the door. Come on, let's go inside. We'll go inside and put him on the door. We'll finish this later. Do you want to put Linus up? Thank you, bud. Very nice. You decorated for Halloween the first time ever. Hooray! Okay, so that was really cool. He decorated for the first time for Halloween. I think that's so sweet. And he didn't rip them, so that's important. So, okay, let me try to finish up here really quick. And I'm feeling pretty good because I have a whole box already. This is awesome. Okay, there has got to be some fun sensory thing for that. They're squishy glow-in-the-dark eyeballs. These are my beloved cats. So those go on my kitchen windowsill. Okay, I still feel like this is way too much stuff, but I'm feeling good because I have this whole box full and I've got a pile of trash down there. She's so adorable, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It's like I take this away and I'm like, okay, that's even less now. That's okay. All right. You know, but okay. One thing I know I was talking myself into getting rid of are these guys. They are, I found them at a hospital thrift shop when my daughter was very young. And I love them, but I never put them up. And it's so sad. I always have a hard time finding these silly cups that go with them. But I mean, the faces are just riotous. They're hilarious. They look like little school kids. These, I do not want to deal with these. Official trick taster. Oh, this is my husband's card. These are all cards we've gotten for each other over the years. Oh, and a letter from my mom about the kind of party treats we had. Okay, those are things I'm gonna have to deal with next year because I'm not in the headspace to deal with getting rid of those things this year. More pumpkin carving. Okay. These I love, but I never use them, so I should get rid of them and let somebody else use them. Yeah. Black Cat luminary bags. Okay. All the Halloween Martha Stewart books that it's all online now, right? Okay. Maybe the Buy Nothing. This is a book that I used with my daughter, but I can't remember too much of what we used in it. It's probably cooking stuff, but everything is online these days, right? Okay, Halloween tissue paper. That can probably go. They can use that to make pom-poms or something. That's our cat we drew for our pumpkin. Oh, again, Halloween cling films. Snoopy. Oh. You know what? I think I'm going to let somebody else have them. Somebody else can have them. Somebody else can have fun with them. And it's okay. I remember putting these up. My mom would put this up, and she put all of these up, but these two were my faves. I think they came from like Current or something. And I mean, like, really, look at that bat. He's so cute. I don't like that one. Okay. From preschool, easily. Preschool or kindergarten. And look, the packaging peanuts look very, very good condition still, don't they? This was my favorite as a child. I don't know why, but I loved it. And they're in pretty good condition, so I think I'll keep them. I may frame them at a later point. And only a few items were kept from my childhood. That is awesome. I thought I was going to David. Okay, I have this much room. Well, no, I have this much room in that bin. Look at that. It was full. And now I have room. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, so I think I'm done. So I got a trash pile. I got my donate pile. Got my Halloween pile for my Buy Nothing group. I think I've gained a little bit more muscle. I think I've made it through. I've broken through a wall, I think, which is so nice. I think I've broken through a wall, and I can look at these things now, and I know I don't need to save them. And that it'll be okay. There's plenty out there on the internet, and it will be okay. And I don't have to do the same things with my son that I did with my daughter. Thank you for being here with me to help me process these things. Down below in the comments, if you could put your favorite decoration you use for Halloween, I would love to see those. So you guys take care, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you again next time. We got one more bin to clean out. Take care.